Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom, Rabbi Israël, Cameroun. Donc, on va continuer chapitre 8 du livre de Mishlei, dans le cours consacré au name des Midot. We're going to continue the chapter 8 of the book of Mishlei in the Tikun of the Midot. Last week we saw how the books of the Kings Aleph, Kings Bet, was basically a remez to the two levels of kings, masculine kings and women's kings. Dans la semaine dernière, on a vu en quoi les deux livres des rois, roi 1 et roi 2, étaient en fait une expression des deux dimensions des 7 rois exprimées chez les dimensions hommes et la dimension femme. Pourquoi? Parce que le Hakadosh s'explique ainsi. Il dit qu'il y a deux endroits dans tout le Tana où on parle des 7 rois. La première fois, c'est dans la paracha de Vaishla. La deuxième fois, dans le livre de Divrayamim. Donc, c'est deux situations. Il dit c'est pour exprimer la brisure qu'il y a eu dans Za et Nukva. So, the Hakadosh asked, he said, how come that we have only in all the Tana 2 places where we talk about the death of the 7 kings? So one is in the parasha of Vaishla, one is in the parasha in the book of Chronicles, Divrayamim. He said because both of them are expressing two different situations, the breaking vessel in Za and in Nu. Donc basé sur ça, qu'est-ce qu'on a compris? On a compris que c'est pas de manière hasardeuse qu'on a un livre qui s'appelle Les Rois. Qui nous amène ça? Le Ben Ishraï. Il dit qu'est-ce qui exprime la dimension de roi? C'est la dimension de celui qui peut être en mesure d'arrêter un décret rabbinique, de finir un décret halachique, de dire que voilà, c'est comme ça qu'on s'appelle un roi. So, it's not also that we have, Shalom Shalom, Anava,
Shalom,
Shalom Shalom, Shalom Shalom, Rabbanit et Muna, Shalom Shalom, Muna.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, shalom. Donc, he said that basically you have to understand what is the level of kings in nowadays. So the kings is basically the man who has the power to say, this is the law. This is the way we apply the law. This is the way we gonna do the halacha. So this power that I receive is basically the power of a king. So we have these two books talking about all the journey we went through to become real kings. Shalom, Rabbi Elazar. Et on a en fait.
Shalom, shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom. On a en fait ces deux livres qui nous disent c'est quoi les situations dans lesquelles tu dois passer pour pouvoir donner à ton âme, à ton corps la dimension de roi. And we saw that Ben Ishraï quote exactly 7 psukim in the books of King 1, which is dealing with Za. It's logical because everything is what the woman does, she receives. So we cannot blame the woman because we are receivers. So we have to blame the giver. That's why the 7 psukim we saw last week were all about the book of the King 1. And we saw many things going to the limud. Donc on a vu, de là, qu'est-ce qu'a fait Ben Ishraï dans son livre d'Aftarot? Il a commenté le livre des rois 1 seulement, pas 2. Pourquoi? Parce que Za, c'est celui qui donne. Le Vav, le masque, c'est celui qui donne. Donc, c'est à lui, c'est là-bas qu'on doit réparer pour que définitivement, les rois qui sont dans le livre 2 soient réparés. This was the resume of last week. C'était le résumé de la semaine dernière. So now let's go. We go back chapter 8 in Divrayamim. On repart chapitre 8 dans Divrayamim. We're going to read from the Pasuk 13. So, not Divrayamim, Mishlei. Dans Mishlei. Chapter 8. Vous habituez à partir du pasuk. Du pasuk 13. Can you help me in the reading?
Okay.
So let me start in French. Il dit comme ça, c'est like this. C'est craindre l'Éternel, c'est haïr le mal, l'orgueil et l'arrogance. Dans 1 second, I'm going to start earlier. We'll start where we stop exactly. From 10, let's start from 10. Verset 10. Il dit, attachez à ma parole plus de prix qu'à l'argent, à la vraie connaissance plus qu'à l'or de choix. C'est la connaissance qui parle. C'est le one statue.
Accept discipline and not silver, for knowledge is choicer than fine gold.
Après, il dit, c'est que la sagesse est plus précieuse que les perles. Tous les biens réunis ne la valent point.
For wisdom is better than the pearls, and all the desires cannot compare to it.
So remember, the Hokhma is talking, la Hokhma elle parle. C'est comme si elle s'était personnifiée et qu'elle est rentrée en Hibour dans Shlomo. The Hokhma is talking. It's like as if it's become a person and it's entered in Hibour inside of Shlomo. So like Shlomo is talking with the Hibour of the roi called Hokhma. Shlomo parle avec le Hibour de la Hokhma. Après il dit, je suis la sagesse en pleine possession de la réflexion. J'atteins la science des habiles conceptions.
For I am wisdom. I dwell in cleverness. I provide knowledge of designs.
Après, il dit, craindre l'Éternel, c'est haïr le mal, l'orgueil et l'arrogance, le chemin du malfaiteur, la bouche perverse. Voilà ce que je déteste.
Fear of Hashem is hatred of evil. I hate pride and hotness, the ways of evil, and the duplicitous mouth.
À moi les conseils, gage de succès. Je suis l'intelligence et la force est mon attribut.
With me there is a counsel and wisdom. I am understanding. With me is might.
Par moi règnent les rois et les princes fondent les lois de justice.
Through me, kings will reign, and the nobles will decree righteousness.
Par moi gouvernent les grands et les nobles, ceux qui rendent la justice sur terre.
Through me, officials will rule, and the nobles, all who judge righteously.
J'aime qui m'aime et qui me cherche me trouve. Yeah.
I love those who love me, and those who search for me shall find me.
Avec moi sont richesse et honneur, fortune durable et juste récompense.
Wealth and honor are with me, great fortune and the righteousness.
And we finish that. Mon fruit est meilleur que l'or et les métaux précieux, et mon produit que l'argent de choix.
My fruits are better than the fine gold, even the choice gold, and my produce is the choicer than silver.
Okay. So we're going to try to understand, on va essayer de comprendre deux psukim, deux psukim, the 16 and the 17. On va essayer de comprendre le pasuk 16 et 17. Pasuk 16, the 16th, it did like this, said, par moi, gouvernent les grands et les nobles, tous ceux qui rendent la justice sur terre. Meaning, it said, by me, princes, rules, and nobles, and even all the judges on earth. And the next pasuk is basically, I love them that love me, and those who seek me earnestly shall find me. Donc il dit, j'aime et qui me cherche me trouve. What does it mean? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Let's start. On commence. So the Ben Ishraï, il dit comme ça. Share the screen. Et tête zain. Il dit Bisarim Isaru ou Nediviim Kol Shofte Tzedek. Donc ça veut dire quoi? Que les rois, les nobles, on va dire, les nobles vont régner et ils vont appliquer des décrets de justice. That the noble will reign and will apply justice. They said, Mar Gemara. It's written in the Gemara. C'est écrit dans la Gemara. Vodazara, hey. Leolam Yassim Ada'am Atzmo al Din Torah, Keshor le Ol ou Kechamor le Mishul. What does it mean? He said, a son of Yaakov, un fils de Yaakov, Ben Israël, he have to love to put himself in Din Torah. Il doit aimer se mettre dans la dimension de Din Torah. What is Din Torah? It's not traditional, you will do mistakes and you want to be punished. No. It's to say, I only believe in the justice of Torah. Je ne crois qu'en la justice de la Torah. Meaning, I want to be judged by people who keep Shabbat, who kosher, and know about Torah. C'est-à-dire que je veux être jugé par des gens qui font Shabbat, qui mangent kasher et qui connaissent la Torah. Or, if you want, by Sarim. If the kings, they are the poskim, this one, the posek halachot. What are the Sarim? It's the rabbis. Si les rois, c'est ceux qui font les décrets, c'est qui les Sarim? C'est les rabbins. So what do I understand from this? Is that he said, the fact that we are in a society where people want to use secular justice, le fait qu'on soit dans une société où les gens veulent utiliser la justice mondaine, la justice laïque. Non seulement ça, mais qu'ils y croient. Not only that they believe also in it, it says it's the proof that wisdom is not with you. C'est la preuve que la Hokhma n'est pas avec vous. Why? Because if you are Hakham, you will say, oh, how can this judge really express Hashem's desire when he's not eating kosher? When he has no fear from Hashem? When he's not keeping mitzvot during Shabbat? On devrait se dire quoi? Comment un tel juge pourrait réellement exprimer la raison, la compréhension d'Hachem dans ce cas que je traverse, si lui-même il n'est pas juif, si lui-même il ne fait pas Shabbat, si lui-même il ne mange pas kasher. So this is a big problem because we want to talk about the generation of people who, let's say, we have Doléador, right? Right? On a des gens qu'on appelle des Doléador. Last year, for 2 years, we have all the corona things. En 2 ans, on a eu la corona. So came ministries, advisors. Some of them are born Jew, but we don't know what they are now because they have no Shabbat, nothing. Certains sont nés juifs, on ne sait pas d'où ils sont, mais ils gardent pas Shabbat, tout ça. They came and say, Bet Knesset have to close. Ils viennent te dire le Bet Knesset doit fermer. Forbidden to be in Minyan. Interdit d'être en Minyan. Forbidden to kiss the mezuzah. D'enfoncer la mezuzah. What did the Gdolador? We listen to them. Les écoute. Ben Ishrai books. He said, look, if you decide to put yourself under a judgment, put yourself under the judgment of Torah. People representing, living and expressing Torah. Mais si tu veux être quelqu'un qui te met sous un joug, mets-toi sous un joug de personnes qui connaissent la Torah. With all the respect I have for all the ministers and all the people who rule this country, I want to see the level of Torah first. Avec tout le respect que j'ai pour les gens qui dirigent ce monde, ce pays, je veux d'abord voir le niveau de Torah. Netanyahu, you won in action at this moment. What can you say about Zion? What is mein Nukvin? What is Tikun Regen? What is Shovavim? So if I show up, you don't say anything. This is the problem. But Israel is telling you, this is the problem. The Hokhma is not there. And people, some people, c'est le problème. La Hokhma n'est pas là. So what says some people say, no, we don't need the Hakham in the situation. You know that theory? Because, you know, leading the country is not about wisdom. It's about understanding politics. Et on dit, non. On n'a pas besoin de Hakham dans cette situation. On n'a pas besoin d'un sage. Diriger un pays, ça n'a rien à voir avec la sagesse. Non, Shlomo answer to you. Shlomo te répond. He said, Ani Chokhma, look what he said, the Pasuk. No, look. For 14. He said, I'm the Chokhma, li etza. Counsel is mine. Le conseil est à moi. Vetoshia. Second level of advice. Ani bina. I have bina. Bina, it's mine. And ligvura, ruling, it's mine also. So they're nice to us. Ils nous mentent. Let us think that a wise man cannot rule a country because he cannot, he has no experience. Lies. If you have wisdom, bina and gvura, it's yours. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'ils disent? Ils argumentent, non, les gens qui étudient la Torah, ils sont sages, mais ils ne sont pas dans la cité. Ils ne peuvent pas diriger. Ça, c'est l'argumentaire qu'ils disent pour garder le pouvoir. Parce que la Torah te dit, non, à partir du moment où tu as la Chokhma, la Bina, qui est l'intelligence de diriger, de structurer, et la Gvoura, qui est l'autorité de l'État, tu l'as. You have it. One pasuk. We need wisdom. That's it. On a juste besoin de la sagesse, c'est tout. So Ben Ishrai, he said, a man has always to choose to be under the yoke of Torah. Un homme doit toujours choisir d'être sous le joug de la Torah. No matter what is in front of you. Is it the COVID-19? Is it your own city where you live? Is it the laws of your country? You always should choose to be under the yoke of Torah, of the wise people. Toujours choisi d'être sous le joug de la Torah, des gens qui ont la sagesse. All the rest, tout le reste, sorry for the lies, c'est des mensonges. If a man, situation, country don't show wisdom, si un homme, situation, un pays ne montre pas la sagesse, don't connect to it. Après, Dieu la reine, Amra Torah, the Torah said, Ki Sarim Yeshuru, because the prince, they will do the work of prince. What does it mean? רוצה לומר, מתי יהיו שרים בתורה אם ישרון, לשון שור, שיהיה כשור לעול. So it's basically, how do you see when the sarim, what are the sarim? The leaders who have to be support by the kings. They will be like shore. They will be like oxes, meaning that Torah, it's Torah. Don't bring me any cultural exception. La Torah, c'est la Torah, ne m'amène pas une exception culturelle.
Accepte le joug de la Torah comme un-
This will be the sign that everything is going to be okay. Ça sera le signe que tout est okay.
C'est les dirigeants.
Rabbi Elnathan, read me the pasuk in English, 15.
15.
Yeah.
15 reads as follows. Through me, kings will reign, and the nobles will decree righteousness.
You see? Par moi règnent les rois et les princes font les lois de justice.
Par le joug de la Torah.
Exactly. By the Torah's yoke. Tzadikim, don't lose your time. There's nothing here. There's nothing else. Il n'y a rien d'autre. All the systems they have created, tous les systèmes qu'ils ont créés, we saw the limits. On a vu les limites. Give me one system which is today can call unlimitless. Donnez-moi un système que vous appelez sans limite. Hein? Why? Because there's no wisdom. That's why it's always, faites toujours attention, be careful about that. If you feel that you want to talk about wisdom and people don't give you a chance to talk about that. Faites toujours attention quand vous voulez parler de sagesse et que les gens ne vous donnent pas de place pour ça. Wisdom is not about, I will tell you what to do. La sagesse, c'est pas, je vais te dire ce que tu faut faire. We saw it last week, on a vu la semaine dernière. Wisdom is about understanding the meaning of things first. And after we'll see what we're going to do. But let's understand. If people refuse this to you, si les gens vous refusent ça, don't connect to them. Because if the wisdom is not here, la sagesse n'est pas là, there is no bina, no gvura. And if you don't have bina gvura, you cannot get the order malchut. It's finished. Continue. And now you go deeper. I was nice. Shlomo will not be nice. Là, il va plus loin. Moi, j'étais sympa, Shlomo va pas être sympa. C'est Ani Ohavai Eov. I will love who love me. Je vais aimer ceux qui m'aiment. Vemesharai Yematseuni. And this one who want to find, this one look after me, they will find me. Et ceux qui me cherchent, ils me trouveront. Before we see that, my question. Hokhma is talking, right? Hokhma il parle, n'est-ce pas? Hokhma is in the Hebrew of Shlomo. Hokhma est dans le Hebrew, il y a un Hebrew dans Shlomo. So what does it mean exactly when a Jew, or when even a non-Jew, want to achieve wisdom? Because the Gemara said, Chokhmah bagoyim. Tami, yes, believe, there's a Chokhmah bagoyim. It's not say, I will let be found only by people who were born Jew. No. But then, this one who want to find me will find me. Il n'y a pas marqué seulement que je vais me laisser trouver par ceux qui sont nés juifs. Il dit non, ceux qui me trouveront. C'est pour ça que la Gemara te dit, la Chokhmah chez les non-juifs, il y a. That's why it's telling you Chokhmah and the non-Jews. So if some non-Jews have Chokhmah, for sure they have Bina and also Gvura. You can see it. So my question, what does it mean? Ça veut dire quoi? If the Chokhmah is in Hebrew instead of Shlomo, la Chokhmah est dans le Hebrew à l'intérieur de Shlomo, what does it mean that you achieve wisdom? Ça veut dire quoi tu deviens sage? Nowadays, dans de nos jours. It's the way to get the Hebrew Shema Melech. Every leaders, every kings, every prince, every rabbi, they should read Mishlei and Kohelet. Why? To receive the Ibur of Shlomo. Like this, Bina and Vora will be there. You want to be a leader? Tu veux être un leader? You want to be a manager? You want to be a prince, a king, a president, a minister? You want to lead people? You have to go and receive from this one who is the incarnation of the Hokhma, because the Hokhma went inside of him in Hebrew. Shlomo. Before you open the books of Marx, before you open the books of Machiavel, I don't know what, I want to read the Marx Machiavel, you have to know all the psukim of Shlomo, Mishlei, and Kohelet by heart. Because this is the only places where Chokhmah is talking to you like in person. Like we have in the Zohar, Raya Memna, right? This is Raya Memna in Zohar. Ibur Moshe inside the Rabbi Shimon. Comme on a Raya Memna dans le Zohar. Moshe qui rentre dans Rabbi Shimon, Raya Memna. So when you listen, you read that, it's not Rabbi Shimon, it's Moshe. So when now Chokhmah is telling you through the mouth of Shlomo, I am Chokhmah. Is Chokhmah is talking. What is that Chokhmah? Atzilut, the origin of the Kohot. C'est qui la Chokhmah? Atzilut. Qu'est-ce qu'on a dans Atzilut? L'essence des lettres avant qu'elles ne s'habillent. They are the essence of the letter before they will be dressed in 22. C'est l'essence des lettres avant qu'elles s'habillent dans 22 lettres. Ça veut dire quoi? C'est l'essence des choses avant qu'elles ne soient écrites et dites. It means that this is the essence of things before they will be written and said. You want this? Yes. Vous voulez ça, hein? Mishlei.
Juste lire,
Le lire avec un période de Ben Israël, et lire sans période de Ben Israël. Il faut lire, il faut. Il y a des... Le but de chaque limoud, d'un moment, c'est qu'il n'y ait rien entre toi et le limoud. Toi et la lettre. Et tu comprends ce qui est écrit. Pérouche, c'est qui t'abête. Qui t'enlève, c'est que tu lis le texte, voilà. Tu ne comprends pas, mais tu lis le texte. Qui t'abête, on te dirige, tu es en Yannicka, dis voilà, ça veut dire ça. Il y a un temps pour ça. Mais après, la vraie étude, c'est quand toi et le texte, vous êtes un. Le texte, il te passe, on t'ouvre la bouche.
Même si tu le quittes à l'air, tu le fais, même si tu ne comprends pas exactement toutes les significations, c'est plus.
Non, qui t'enlève dans ce cadre ici. Pour ceux qui, là, on parle vraiment des Melachim, des Sarim et des Nédivim, les rois, les ministres et les nobles. C'est-à-dire que tu veux diriger, tu dois comprendre. C'est-à-dire que dans ce cadre-là, juste lire comme ça, c'est pas chaya. Il faut qu'il y ait une compréhension. Donc, on commence avec un pérouche. Alors, ceux qui disent, voilà, tu lis, tu peux lire. Mais parce que tu veux diriger, il faut que tu aies un pérouche. Et le pérouche, c'est vraiment déjà un habit. Il faut arriver à un moment à une lecture du texte brut et avec des chidushim qui te sont propres que le texte transmet. You have to read with perushim at the beginning, explanations, and after you have to read by yourself to let the text talk to you. How does it happen? You have to remove from the text the dimension of letters. Tu dois enlever du texte la dimension de la lettre. This is when the text talk to you. How can the text talk to you? Comment un texte peut te parler? Sod of Hokhma. How a text can talk to you? By letting the kohot behind the letters taking control. En laissant en laissant les textes derrière, en laissant les kohot derrière le texte prendre le contrôle.
En fait, même si tu es père de famille, parce que c'est pas que c'est un autre qui est dirigé.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr. On le disait juste avant que tu arrives, il parlait de pourquoi il faut toujours choisir un din Torah. Pas être dans se mettre sous un joug d'une administration, il n'y a pas de Torah, pas de mitzvot, rien. Parce que c'est ça la garantie que tu es dans quelque chose qui, la Hokhma, elle réside. Si tu vas dans un truc laïque, comme ça. Mais c'est pas logique. On n'est pas là-bas. Dans la maison, oui, c'est sûr. For sure, even in your house, a wife will appreciate to be under the authority of a husband who is wise. Not only a husband say, I do that, no wisdom in the house. Okay. So what they said when he said, I love who love me, and I will be found by people who want to seek me. C'est-à-dire quoi? J'aime qui m'aime et je me laisse trouver par ceux qui me cherchent. What is that? What does that mean? What does Shlomo want to explain to us, to talk to us about this wisdom? Il dit, אם תראו שאני ירדתי אצל ישראל, אל תחשבו שלא מצאתי למעלה בשמיים מי שיקבלני, לכן בחרתי לרדת אצל כרוצה חומר, כי לא כן, אלא אני אוהבי אב. כלומר, מי שהוא אוהב אותי, אני אוהבת אותו. So I said, don't think because I went down to Israel, people, that I'm not still there. Ne pensez pas que parce que je suis descendu dans le peuple des Juifs que je ne suis pas toujours dans Shamaï. C'est because when people love me, I go there. Quand les gens m'aiment, je vais là-bas. But my root is still there. Meaning, I'm still open. You have still access. No matter who you are. Hokhma bagoyim, tell me, yes. You have going, they love Hokhma. And they say, going, qui aime la Hokhma. When they see a Jew who knows Torah, really, they love to talk with you. They ask you questions. Wow, I never thought about that. But I'm not talking about conversion. Just, oh, wow. Yes, amazing. He said, look, people, don't think that because you see me being in the middle of the people of Israel that I'm not still open and accessible to you. Ne pensez pas parce que je suis descendu de là-bas que je suis plus ouvert. Yaradeti, I went down, yes, but I'm still there also. Je suis là-bas aussi. What is talking? What I said to you before. Yaradeti. If you come down, you have to be dressed, right? Si tu descends, tu dois t'habiller. Il s'habille en qui? Shlomo. Yarati. Shlomo. I went down. I wasn't Shlomo. But Shlomo wasn't the king of all the peoples. Shlomo, c'est pas le roi de tout le peuple, de tous les peuples. So I'm still there. Je suis toujours là-bas.
Son nom, c'était Shlomo. C'était Shalem dans ce Midot.
C'est ça. Il était Shalom dans ses midot et il était toujours Rodef Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. Il s'est approprié le Shalom. C'est que quand tu as les midot fixés que le Shalom, c'est vraiment quelque chose qui t'importe. It's really when you have the midot fixed that the Shalom is something which really, you really care about it. If you have bad midot, you will say Shalom. Yes, you know what is Shalom, what does Shalom mean, but you are not crazy about that. Mais tu n'es pas fou avec ça. Shlomo, Shalom, Shalom. Après, il dit, Kelomar, Mishéu oev oti, ani oevet oto. If you love me, I love you. Si tu m'aimes, je t'aime. ולכן, שבשביל שישראל אוהבו אותי, וקיבלוני בשמחה, ואמרו נעשה ונשמע, לכן אני אוהבתי אותם, ושכנתי אצלם. So said, because Israel will love me first. When and how? See, when they say Naaseh v'nishma. Now we connect the 2 weeks. Now connect les 2 semaines. He said, what is the Hokhma in terms of limud? C'est quoi la Hokhma dans le limud? He said, it's not a study in order to do. I want to know what to do. Here is a did. So what is the Hokhma in terms of limud? Is I study something that I know I don't need it now. I will not do it now, but I want to understand. I want to use my memories when I will be in front of a situation. C'est quoi la différence entre la Chokhma dans l'étude et la Bina dans l'étude? La Bina, c'est celui qui étudie pour faire. Il dit voilà, moi je m'intéresse, je veux faire, je sais comment faire, je fais. It's good. Mais quand tu utilises la Hokhma dans la Torah, tu n'étudies pas dans le but de savoir quoi faire dans la seconde. Tu étudies dans le but de garder une information dans ta mémoire que tu utiliseras au moment approprié. Et c'est this is called Eitzah and Toshia. Ça s'appelle le Eitzah et Toshia, le conseil. So c'est when Israel will say, Naaseh v'nishma, he said, they were basically talking to the Chokhmah. But what do we think? We think it was about Bina, right? We think and say, no, we are done, we will do. And after, no, this is called Bina. He said, when they said, Naaseh v'nishma, we were talking about Eitzah Toshia. Non. Vous trompez. Vous pensez que quand les Bnei Israël ont dit, Naaseh v'nishma, ils ont dit, non, on comprendra après. C'est non. Ils ont utilisé la dimension de la Chokhma, à savoir que ce qu'ils ont appris, étudié, ce n'était pas pour appliquer tout de suite. Ils ont attendu. Mais nous, qu'est-ce qu'on comprend? On comprend l'inverse. On comprend que Naaseh v'nishma, c'est appliqué tout de suite. Non, ça s'appelle Bina. We understand the opposite. We think that Naaseh v'nishma is I do. No, there's nothing we do. The Naaseh here is a code. Not about actions. About using the Chokhmah like a counsel to know when I will have to do, I will remember the halacha. Naaseh v'nishma is a Chokhmah.
I always, question is always been on my years. Shlomo HaMelech is the one who's meant to. So, basically, why do we have Sefer Mishlei or Tikun HaMidot, Chap? All you really need to do, it seems to be, study Mishlei over and over.
You cannot. Because if you don't have all the concept of Shai, what do you understand here? Nothing. If you don't know what is the Nefesh Tzichlin, if you Nefesh Yesodi, what is the Midot, what are the mitzvot, what are the members, what do you understand here?
You know what I'm saying? If you do like,
that's why I say you need Perush.
Yeah.
So this is the Perush of this. After you go here, you read the original text with the Perush. Another day, you read only the text.
So you're saying specifically is a privilege Mishlei?
No, Shai specifically gives you all the concepts that Shlomo HaMelech used all of the book. If you don't have Shari Dusha, what do you understand? It's talking about things, it seems to be easy. That's so deep. So what did Rabbi Chaim Vital, which is Ilulaz this week? He said, look, I'll explain to you how the concept of Musar and Midot are related with the highest level of spirituality and how it works. Look, you have the mitzvot, you have the midot. Even it's telling you, mitzvot and midot, we are not in the same place, not in the same level of soul. If it's not written, how can I know? When I see him talking, how can I distinguish? Si je n'ai pas vu dans Jacques Duchat que les mitzvot et les midot, c'est même pas dans le même niveau d'âme, et que une fait la barrière entre l'âme et le corps, comment je peux comprendre ce qu'il dit Shlomo HaMelech? That's why the first year of Bosnia Kadisha, we study Shara Kedusha. Second year, Mishlei. Third year, Kohelet.
Thank you, Harav. Thank you.
Thank you, Abi Ukuma. How are you?
I'm always impressed when you talk about Midot. And actually, it helped us a lot.
I see your limud. I love the way you express it to people.
Yes. Yes. We spent a lot of time on Midot before we started talking about Sefirot.
Yeah, fair.
And it also really helped us. And with the study of Midot, you can see how much the world is plagued with bad characters. Though we are not perfect, but it helps you to struggle and try to perfect your ways. It make you know your fault immediately instead of wasting time. So, like you said, the study of Midot is the foundation, is the beginning. Without it, nothing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Toda Rabbi, kol hakavod. All the limud, I see them on a Friday morning. So my applause. I see that you you create a new system, Chief Hokhma system. I like it. I like it. So he said like this. Il dit comme ça. He said, because they love me first. That's why I went down to them. How do they love me when they say Nase Benishma? So, Sod of the Benishai, Sod of the Benishai, Chidush from Benishai, Nase Benishma has nothing to do with actions. It was wisdom. Ow! Nase Benishma, c'était un wisdom, c'était pas un désir d'action. Mais c'est Nase. Ah, non, Nase. It's not about we will. It's not about we will do and we will understand. It's not about that, but see the formula. When I say naase, I don't say ose. Quand je dis naase, je dis pas je suis ose. That is naase, c'est I will do. But what do we understand? I do. No? C'est I will do, je ferai. So when they say Nase Nishma, they were telling you we will study first. And when we be allowed to apply, we will apply. How do we say it? It's simple. From the moment when they were in Egypt, many halachot were not given at all. They were studying, right? And after we have Har Sinai, only 7 halachot were given, Shabbat and so on. Nothing compared to what we're going to receive. What they do, they study. After Moshe teach all the 40 years, many halachot which were about the land of Israel. What they do, just study. So we have to fix ourselves. When the people of Israel say, Na'aseh v'nishma, the noon before Ose and Shema, it's the future. It means that I'm not studying in the purpose to do straight. I'm studying, and when I will have the possibility to do, I will do. This is Etza, this is Toshia. This is Hokhma. Donc en fait, faut bien lire. Quand tu vois Na'aseh v'nishma, il n'est pas en train de dire Ose v'shemea. Na'aseh, le nun devant le Aseh et le Shema, c'est pour dire on fera et on écoutera. C'est-à-dire quoi? Ce qu'on étudie là maintenant, c'est pas le but de faire l'action tout de suite. On étudie, quand l'action sera possible d'être faite, on le fera. So you have to correct these mistakes. It's all about studying first, no matter what you study. Even if you are not the king, you are not the queen, study. Keep the wisdom. This is Etza and Toshia. This is counsel and Toshia. C'est le conseil, c'est la Hokhma. ולכן אני אהבתי אותם ושכנתי אצלם. That's why I love them and I settle my tent in the middle of the people. המשכתי chez eux. אבל באמת אנוכי בלא ישראל יש לי מקבלים הרבה לשבת אצלם. You see? What's the Hokhma? En fait, c'est look. But the truth, Anochi. Why did it become Anochi? What is Anochi? Why is Anochi? Why are you Hokhma? Pourquoi tu utilises Anochi? T'es qui Hokhma? On va plus là. Anochi. Anochi, c'est quoi? What is Anochi?
We came across that word. Yeah. You brought the bingo commandment.
What is Anochi? Oui. Talef, Torah Talef. Bereshit Torah Bet.
Ah, yes.
You get it. You know your things. Pourquoi il change d'un coup? Pourquoi il dit Anochi? He's telling you, you can only find me if you have a Torah of Aleph. Tu peux me trouver que si tu as la Torah du Aleph. And he said, Anochi, the truth is, not the love of Israel are with me and love me. Look. אבל באמת אנוכי בלא ישראל, כי יש לי מקבלים הרבה לשבת אצלם. What do you understand? This sentence is strange. Je relis là parce que vous comprenez. Aval be'emet, anochi belo Israël. Oh. Yesh li mekablim arbe la shevet et lam. I have a lot of people who receive me and I sit with them. Yes, we have to have answer here. Which answer? What does it mean? Sentence is off. That's what it is. I help you a little bit. The Anochi is Torah Aleph. He said, Anochi belo Israël. Je suis pas avec Israël, non avec Israël. Alors, donc, tu descends dans Elohim. Peut-être. Non, j'essaie de voir si je suis en train de connecter. Parce que si tu me dis c'est ça, ça veut dire que le mi, en fait, on sait que le mi, c'est la partie la plus haute de Elohim et que c'est lié au Kochot. Donc peut-être oui. C'est ça que j'interagis avec toi. C'est tout le chat du Gan Eden. C'est Maïma, donc c'est Maïma, ne dis pas Maïma, tout est un. On est dans les cohortes là-bas. C'est tout le Sod. Ils sont pas de Hokhma. If you don't study Sod, you have no Hokhma. I had one machloket with one guy, what's a dick in Rav Shreki's place. The guy is Dayan. I asked him, what is Absag Mabel? He said, I don't know. I said, you're not Hakham. He said, no, how can I say, I'm a Dan, I'm a Hakham? Je said, no, je n'étais pas un Hakham. Tu es Navon, mais tu n'es pas Hakham. You are not Hakham. Je said, non, je connais toute la lachot, et tu ne peux pas dire ça. Et même dans le niveau de Navon, la Bina, il y a des Chacham. We spent 2 hours. See, you get nervous after we say, excuse me, I say, you are not a Chacham because the Mallory was, can he eat meat? I say, you cannot eat meat. Tu ne peux pas manger de viande. The Dayan, tu ne peux pas. Il say, why? Il say, do you understand Kafakela? Do you understand this? C'est, tu comprends Kafakela comme ça? Il fait, non, je ne comprends pas, mais ça n'a rien à voir. Je peux être Chacham en connaissant. Je fais, t'es pas Chacham. Listen. Non Torah Aleph, non Hokhma. Tu n'as pas de Torah Aleph, tu n'as pas la Hokhma. Le reste, il dit. מקבלים הרבה לשבט האסלאם, כי הנה משחרי אלו המלאכים שהם בקשוני ושחררו אותי. He said, who is really the people who deserve me and give to me kavod? C'est qui vraiment ceux qui me méritent et me donnent le kavod? The angels. Now you understand why Kadosh created the system of Chok Israel to create angels. Once you have angels happen, you can have the desire to connect to the sun. C'est ça que la création du Chok Israel pour créer des anges. Que ces anges-là, ceux qui donnent réellement l'envie d'avoir la Chokhma et t'asseoir sur des textes que tu ne comprends pas, mais que eux voient et te donnent le désir de continuer. Like you can sit in front of text that you don't understand a single word, but they give you that desire. Because if you don't do Chok Israel, you cannot sit here. What do you understand from the Zohar? What do we understand? What do we understand? Like this and that. No, it's the angels. They love Chokhmah. They study Chokhmah. So from the moment when you see that they are angels, it's done. Even the non-Jews, they can access. It's written many places. Yanavi appears to non-Jews. Matat appears to non-Jews. C'est écrit dans plein d'endroits. Des anges qui apparaissent à des non-juifs. So it's accessible. Do you love wisdom or not? Torah Tofalef, like Rabbi Yishai, it's connected to 1, study of Sod, 2, the Tikun of the Midot. L'étude du Sod et Tikun of the Midot. Without that, you have no Torah Tofalef. Sans ça, tu n'as pas de Torah du Aleph. Après, il dit, Aya min hararoui she'em yematze'uneni. ואם כן, לא יחשבו שלא מצאתי משררים למעלה, לכן באתי לכאן, ואם כן צריך שתדע שהכל היה מאהבת ישראל. Why is saying that? pourquoi il dit ça? The Sod of Hokhma said, don't think that I was missing servants in Olam Elyon. Ne pensez pas que je manquais des serviteurs dans le monde d'en haut, in the upper world. It's just because Israel loved me so much that I came down. It's not because no one was serving me there. Why is saying that? Pourquoi il dit ça? Pourquoi il dit ça? Why is saying that? Okay, but why you say that? Why you say that? Moshe brought it down. So for sure, the plan was to give to us an access. It's something else. Il y a quelque chose derrière. Try to say like this. If you see wisdom downstairs, the men who say I'm wise have to prove you that there's a service done from that Hokhma. You see what it's mean? On va faire l'inverse. You see GC, you see Mohammed, you see Gandhi. Say, prove me that your doctrine, your theology is also served there. On se sert là-bas, on se sert là-bas, on l'utilise là-bas, que des anges te vénèrent sur ça aussi. This is all the moment, this is the only one when you stop every Avodazara. Donc tu bloques tout l'Avodazara. Tu dis, ici il n'y a pas de problème. Prouve-moi que ce que tu dis, que là-bas. Abizoar.
What?
Your friend is here.
Oh, Asher, how are you?
How you doing?
Baruch Hashem.
Call
You're
him.
gonna be with
He want to see you.
Huh?
Call him. He want to see you.
I have a new phone. Let me see if I could find your phone. Okay.
Après.
Yeah.
Whether that doctrine is being saved or serving.
Saved, serving, used, applied, studied by the angels.
Okay. Because this question came because months ago we learned that the yichud that is taking place here is because there was that yichud was started by Abba and the Imam.
Yes.
If there is not, it cannot serve here.
Yes.
So I'm trying to understand the same principle, whether it says.
Take it in the opposite, because Hakham want to say something else here.
Okay.
Want to say, when you see me among Israel, don't think that I was being banned from the upper world. Quand vous voyez au milieu d'Israël, pensez pas que j'étais chassé du monde d'en haut. He said, I went down because they loved me. So what happened? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? What we can understand? You have many people who are going to claim we are wise. Il y a plein de gens qui vont venir proclamer qu'ils sont sages. And some of them, they can even lie to you, say, if you serve me, there I have 70 virgins for you. Why you need to say that? Because the people of wisdom, they know that if you cannot prove that your doctrine is used there, you're a liar. And so they all talk about, yes, the angel came to see him. No, it's not they came to see you. We want you to prove us that the angels are studying your doctrine. Je veux que tu nous prouves que les anges étudient ta doctrine. Prove it. So, my question also for you, how can you prove that the Torah you study is talking about the angel.
Hey. We saw it because if the Torah comes from the Otiot, family Otiot,
You explain. I want the proof. Proof?
Hakham said that the tzaddikim, once they do their life here and they did the good things, they go back to their
C'est une explication. C'est pas une preuve. Peut-être tu me dis, avec Pinchas, j'ai vu un téléphone là. Et tu me dis, prouve-moi que c'est à toi. Je fais, c'est écrit que tout le monde aura un téléphone. Donc, ça n'a rien à voir. Prouve-moi. Preuve.
Le texte de la Torah, Try to actually understand. If you want to base yourself entirely on human understanding, you're not going to be able to understand.
You can't find people, tu peux trouver des gens qui vont dire, non, I work, I will understand. Une preuve, proof that what you study is studied there. Une preuve que ce que vous étudiez là, c'est étudié là-bas. If not, you're not in the Hokhma. You have no proof for... C'est pas de preuve. C'est pas de preuve. We learn that to get to the Torah of others, you have to go through the Torah of Bet. Yes? Maybe by that inference, I don't have proof. This is the conclusion of the limit. C'est la conclusion du limit. If you don't have proof, it means that you are not here there. You are not there yet. C'est pas de preuve que vous n'êtes pas encore là-bas. You cannot prove anything that you didn't experience. Tu ne peux pas prouver quelque chose que tu n'as pas expérimenté. You cannot prove anything that was not leave a trace on your body. Tu ne peux pas prouver quelque chose que tu n'as pas vécu physiquement. That's why we have all the Torah, the Malachim. C'est ça qu'on a les Torah des Malachim. Yichudim, Kavanot. The more you do Yichudim, the more you do Kavanot, the more you have to say, I want to see you doing. You will say. And when you have the proof, believe me, no one can come and change you. You possess another level of wisdom. Why? Because it's the proof. If I say, did you saw the angel you created in Israel? Did you sit with them and study? If your answer is yes, I will sit in the Torah. It will be different. Il faut avoir une preuve. C'est ça qu'on fait les Torah des Malachim. Torah des Malachim, c'est quoi? Tikun, Kedusha, Chatzot, Kavanot, tout ça. Mais il y a des étapes, various steps. Till you achieve a level that all this will be concrete. Concrete. Like this, you have the proof, at least for yourself. So that not pour toi. Now, I saw what I studied. We saw what is heard, and we heard what is seen.
No religion, stories of people.
Lying. They are lying.
They
Lies. They're lies. If you saw once, show me how to go twice. Well, where are all the culture of Adios Shamot? Nobody has. Mais everybody saw, tout le monde a vu. Mais personne n'a dit comment on fait pour y aller. Ah, you see? So we are lying. We are the only one who tells you how you go up. Rabbi Chavida was even studying in Aderet Eliyahu, how that night he went up. What he saw, how you send your soul up. Find to me everybody, even the people who sorcery. Ask them, how do you go up? The best, c'est non, I will tell you how you go down. Ils vont dire comment on va en bas. Kiddushin Tameh. To make it easy.
Up in Shah.
No. It means up in the aspect of Olam Elyon. When I say they go down, they even don't go in Olam Elyon. Because Olam Elyon is klipot. They don't go there. But they go in other Artot Tartonot. Is it? Because you have seven skies and 7 earth. The 7 cieux et 7 terre. So all the sorcery, I say, Bina, was saying, when you see, you have to fall. Because you sit there, you go there, you're not going up. You have,
Every night when one experiment was studied with Hashem, for example, one night
you see it. You see it. Quand quelqu'un a vraiment expérimenté ça, tu dis une nuit avec Hachem, ou un ange est venu étudier avec lui, tu le vois, cette parole n'est pas normale. L'histoire is not normal. You see the guy, I see the guy, but what he has inside is not normal. This is the proof, it's in your body. And he said, that's why he said, don't think I went down because I was missing servants. On ne sait pas que je suis parti en bas parce que je manquais de serviteurs là. So because you love me so much, I went down. So Shlomo is not from our world, from Amelech. Il n'est pas notre monde. He is the physicality of Hokhma. That's why nobody till today understands what he did. You can study 7 years of demon and Chavuta. Sorry, the kings of demons. 7 years, not one time. So always to tell you, you who convert, vous qui vous convertissez, you who want to study Sod, we are not liars. You have to read, to explain, tu dois lire, expliquer, but at the end, you have to tell how we do to go there. If you don't say, tu dois dire comment on fait pour aller là. Take all the Evangelion, like he said in Israel. Where's written now you go up? Who say you say tu vas No way. No way. In Voodoo, you go in the Artsot. You see the strange people, towards the religion bizarre. You don't go up. That's it. Baruch Adonai, amen.
Amen.
תודה רבה, Rabbi Eliezer.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yom Tov, Yom Tov.
Yom Tov.
Très beau. Très beau, sacré. Rabbi Israël from Cameroon, Rabbi Nava, Rabbi Timuna, Rabbi Rachel.
Merci, Rabbi.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci
Merci,
beaucoup. Je suis
Rabbi.
béni.
Merci beaucoup. Que Dieu vous
Merci.
bénisse. Brachot, brachot, brachot.
C'est quoi?
Mm.